looking for a bar in the nearest town. I've never seen a sky so blue. We don't have a plan and the night is young. It doesn't matter what we do.
Good morning, you guys. It is the 6th today, December 6th, and I am just going to get my water, try and stick to what I have planned, 20 ounces of water, and that's what we're going to start off with this morning. Good Monday. I think it's Monday. Oh my gosh, I don't even remember. I've got my coffee here though, 2 points, and what I'm doing here is making up some eggs for scrambled eggs. I'm going to have scrambled eggs this morning. And it is super windy and cold out this morning. Well, it's almost afternoon now, but it was super cold and windy all morning. While I get these eggs going, my pan is heating up. Corey plowed last night, and now it's super windy, so we're worried the driveway is going to get plowed back over with snow, and the mailman's not going to be able to get through. I have my tripod back, so it's a little bit easier to see what I'm doing without all the shaking going on. So I'm just going to put a teaspoon of olive oil in the center of the pan. If I don't measure it out, sometimes I can go a little overboard. This is usually pretty fast. I don't let my eggs in there for very long. A little salt and pepper. Bring my plate over here. I've got a lot of stuff that I want to get done today, but okay, this is done already. So we're just going to throw this on my plate. So there is my 2 eggs, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do with those. So I've got some full-fat cottage cheese. I like using the full-fat. Set my plate right on the scale and then tear it out from there. And a serving of this is 113 grams. So I'm probably just going to have like 50. Yep, that looks good. We'll do 55. I was going to have myself an apple, but Corey ate them all. I never got one of them. He eats fruit. He eats a lot of fruit a day. A lot. He still loses weight, even though he eats so much fruit. But when I want one, they're usually not there. So I'm going to have an orange today, a clementine. And I'm going to go and sit and enjoy this. And I will talk to you guys either for snack or for lunch. I'm imagining it's going to be for lunch because it's late right now. Started dinners early tonight so I can eat early and be done eating by 5 or 6 tonight. So making, well, I made, this is got some beans from our garden that I took out of our freezer, and it's got some sausage in there and some basmati rice and corn. So that is one meal. And it's actually really good. I just made it up and threw it together. There's no recipe or anything, but I don't even know if I could remember how I made it now. I will put it down below if I remember. And then, of course, chili. That's a taco chili that Weight Watchers, it's a Weight Watchers taco chili that I make all the time. And then I do have a meal in the oven that I'll show you when that's done. And then I am going to make a breakfast casserole as well. So I'm having just a small bowl of this sausage and rice, bean and corn mixture that I made, and then my water, and that is what's for lunch. I'm still making, that's my chili, just kind of simmering a little bit, and now I'm making the breakfast casserole. And right now I just got in here an onion diced and a pound of bacon, any kind of bacon. We use butcher box. So we're going to use, after this is all done, we're going to drain all the grease off of this, put it on paper towel, let it sit there while I get the rest of the stuff made up. And here is the directions here. And it says to just put it all in the bowl together. After you drain the bacon, add the bacon and the onions, and then bake uncovered until the knife inserted comes out clean, 35 to 40 minutes. Oh, 350. And those are the ingredients. And I am, like I said, I'm not going to add the Swiss cheese. I decided to go ahead and measure out 4.5 cups of the hash browns. It's the 30-ounce bag, and it took about 18 ounces. So that's 4.5 cups. So I'd stick to a little bit less, and like I said, I got some left in here, enough for, you know, it's right there, so a couple meals. Stir this up frequently so you don't have sticking at the bottom of your pan. Smelling so good in here. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to let this continue to fry up until the bacon has rendered all of its grease, and then we're going to put it on some paper towel and drain it off. In the meantime, I'm going to add the rest of our ingredients to the bowl and mix it up. Okay, so 6 eggs, 2 cups of shredded cheese. In one of these bags is 1 3/4 cups, so I think that'll be plenty. I'm gonna add the whole bag in there. A cup and a half of cottage cheese. Not sure if this is gonna be enough, but I think so. I'm gonna add the rest of this. I took 1 serving out of here, well, 50 grams. And I'm gonna add the rest of this container because I didn't add the other cheese. So we're gonna do that. And then that's it. We're gonna mix this all up. I'm gonna get my casserole bowl ready. And then I'm gonna add the bacon in here after I get this all mixed up. So I just drained all of the bacon and onions on this paper towel here to get all the grease out of there. That's all of the mixture mixed up together. And now I'm gonna add this to the bowl and mix again. That is all ready to go. I'm gonna get my casserole dish and throw it in there and then throw it in the oven. This was a lot of mixture, so I did end up using my 9x13 pan. You definitely want to use a 9x13 because it is almost up to the top there. It's going to make a lot of servings for us. I am also going to cover this with tin foil because I don't want my cheese to dry out at the top. And then for the last like 10 minutes, I'll uncover it and then I'll let it crisp up at the top a little bit. Okay, my chicken dish just came out. This is just chicken, potatoes, onions, some cheese on the top, not even a half a bag of cheese, and then tomatoes over the top of that. I'm hoping this tastes good. It's got some curry stuff in it. So our breakfast casserole just got done. It looks really good and it smells really good. Can't wait to try this out. It is so cold out, you guys. It is 9 degrees. I think the car is still going down Fahrenheit. So it's very cold. Oh my goodness. At least our driveway stayed clear though. I'm gonna run over and get some ice. Nick wanted a few things and I'm gonna try to be good at the store. I'm gonna let you guys know if I was good or not. I tend to try to get some snacky stuff sometimes there, but I'm not gonna do it this time because I'm being really good. And I just have to get used to doing what I need to do. All right, the breakfast casserole is done and cooled off enough where I could bag it up. It tastes so good. You guys saw me make this. Definitely got to try it out. I will figure out the points, put them down below. Well, it's on my plan though, so you have to figure out your own points for your plan to make sure that they're correct, because you may get 0 points for potatoes where I don't. So mine is going to be a little bit higher. So that is our breakfast casserole, and it tastes really good. I tasted just a little piece of one, which will be my breakfast tomorrow morning. And that is it for tonight. I'm all done cooking, finally. So I'm having some chili tonight, and I had a little bit less than I normally have because I did taste each item that I made, a spoonful of that, so I'm going to count that into my points. But this is, I'll put the points below on this because I think my beans are points now, so I will have to figure out the points and put it down below for you. Last snack for the day is some vanilla Chobani 0 sugar yogurt. So that has some chocolate chips in there, regular glass of water. All right, guys, we are going into my Weight Watchers app for today. So I gotta go back here because I just got done adding something. So I have 8 points left for the day. I did have a serving of vegetables today. That added 1, and then my water also added 1. Oh yeah, I had 3 containers of water, so that would have added 1 as well. So I have 9 points remaining. And then for breakfast, I had the Roundy's cottage cheese for 2 for 55 grams. I had 2 eggs for 0, and then a teaspoon of olive oil for 1. And then my lunch, oh, I forgot my coffee. I have to add 3 for my coffee. So I had the sausage rice stir fry. I counted for 9. It probably is pretty darn close to 9, but it might have been 8. I'm just going to count it for 9. I just had a small bowl of that. And that was my lunch with some water. And that had the green beans and the corn in it. And then dinner was the chili, and it had all sorts of vegetables in that as well. So I just counted 1 serving of vegetables for the day. So 2 points for my chili now instead of 1. And then snacks were my yogurt for 1. I'm so happy that those are 1. I love those yogurts. A zero sugar vanilla is really good. And then I had a half a tablespoon of the mini chocolate chips for 2. And then I'm going to go back into my breakfast. And I'm going to go into track food and quick add, and I'm going to do my coffee for 3 points. So that will then bring me down more to where I should be. So I have 6 points remaining. I don't feel like I have to eat anything else tonight. If I do, I'll let you know in the morning if I ate anything else tonight, because I'm going to be uploading this before, long before I go to bed. So good evening, guys. It is Monday today, the 6th of December, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, I have some good news for you guys. I actually succeeded today in following what my plan was going to be with the intermittent fasting, water in the morning. I got that done. Stop eating by 6 p.m. I did do that. So that worked out really, really well because I had made dinner early and I made a lot of dinner. So now I don't have to worry about what time I'm going to eat, because I can eat whatever time I want to. If I want to eat at 5 o'clock, I can eat at 5 o'clock. I did start eating at 10 o'clock this morning, well, 10:30-ish, and I had my coffee. And then when I went to Dollar General, I did not get anything for myself except for some Diet Coke. That was all I got at Dollar General, which was very good for me. Usually I want to get something to snack on while we watch our shows, and I did not get anything. I just had my yogurt and I was good. Today went really good. I'm actually excited about tomorrow now. I just feel like I can finish this month out with no issues. And I'm hoping that throughout the filming of all of December that I will be back into the filming mood again. So I will continue to film when the babies are here, because we're going to go pick up the babies, I think the 7th of January. I'm going to try to film even though they're here. I may not film every single day, but I'm going to try to film at least 3 to 4 times a week just to make sure I stay on track. But that is all for today, guys. I want to get to the library, get this uploaded, and it's still quite early, so I think I can even watch a movie with Carrie tonight before I go to bed. And I will see you guys all tomorrow morning, and thank you again for watching, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Ain't nobody like you. Look so beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be yours. And you take it